About this. Hey, is that? It has a tag attached to it with the label SL9 incident on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of. What are you doing with that? Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in the locker. On the day Detective Goodman was murdered, this suddenly disappeared from the locker. It was found in Mr. Edgeworth's car muffler. Wait, Lana, she was speaking to somebody on the phone, right? And said like it's the muffler, right? I think that Goodman, he put it there. Or, I don't know, I have no idea actually. That's it. Now I remember what that incriminating piece of evidence was. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me. Well, what is it, detective? Quick, before you forget again. Murder weapon. This knife, it was Joe Darkey's, wasn't it? That's right. We traced it back to the store he bought it at. Plus, it had his fingerprints on it too. But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right? That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see it's broken. Good look at, well, it's kind of obvious. You don't have to take a good look to notice that. Exactly. Yeah, well anyway. Take a guess at where the broken off tip of the knife was found. In Marshall. Right? That's what did him in. Where was it? The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body. Somebody placed it there. That's the thing. It was found deep inside the stab wound. Did it match Darkey's knife? You bet. Down to the last fiber. That's pretty conclusive. Neil autopsy report: stabbed in the back, died from punctured heart and lung. A knife tip was in the wound. The broken tip was found in the victim's body, belonged to murderer Joe Darkey. Well, there you have it, in a nutshell. That's all I know. Can I ask you one more thing? What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Gant. It's not money, but it does concern the chief. His office is a crime scene, right? It's where prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. The chief's out now and his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around if that's okay. Come on, Gumshoe. Come on. Well, any detective's ID card can unlock the door. What? Really? But if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with breach of trust. But we have a card though. Breach of trust. Simply put, I'd be canned. Oh. Sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you. How about this ID card? It was Detective Goodman's. That won't work either. Oh. The data was deleted the day he died. Oh. So in other words, Gumshoe is our only chance of getting into that office. I wonder if there's something we could show him that would make him change his mind. I don't know. Maybe this, but I don't know why. Let's see. Let me share a little advice with you as a detective. If you don't have a clue, keep your trap shut. Okay. Maybe this? About that jar. I think I've seen it before somewhere. Somewhere. In the office. In his office, right? Or maybe it's one of those memories people have from previous lives. This must be the most uninformative detective I've ever met. Something about it makes me feel uneasy. It's like I'm in the chief's office and he's yelling at me. Chief Gant? Where could I have seen that before? This. Okay, we can't show him that because there it is. Well, goddammit. Then what should we show him? Here? I've been studying up on those files. There's nothing wrong with Mr. Edgeworth's presentation. To think people are accusing him of injustice. I, for one, ain't buying it, pal. You're looking into the case for Mr. Edgeworth? Yeah, it was a pretty big deal while it was going on, you know. After all, a serial killer was on the loose. But Lana was pretty clear in her confession. She forged evidence in order to prove Joe Darker guilty. This guy almost made us lose the case today. What are you talking about? He was guarding the bloodstain on that evidence locker with his life. That's more than you can say about most officers nowadays. It would have saved us a lot of trouble if he hadn't guarded it so well. I had to admit he's right though. Thanks to the Blue Badger, we were able to prove another possibility today. The possibility that another murder took place prior to 5:15 p.m. Okay. I don't know. Maybe this. That's the ID card record, isn't it? Yes. There's only one number left to investigate at 4:20 p.m. Yeah, and that is Gant. The victim, Detective Goodman, must have entered the evidence room along with someone else. Someone with an executive officer number. 77. Oh, goddammit. 77777777. 7? That's 1 7 too many. Yeah, right, detective. An executive officer. I just might have a hunch. Exactly. Hey! That powder's used for detecting fingerprints. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth gave it to us. He did what? All I have is some flour. Are you okay, detective? Quick, run! Achoo! Oh, okay. If it's any help, one time I took a nap on a bench with wet paint. Why am I not comforted? Man, goddammit, there is so much evidence here. Maybe we should show him this. Detective, here is my attorney's badge. You show this to me every time we meet, pal. Real men show their police badge. Enough said. I wish had a badge. Isn't it I wish I had a badge? I wish had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice. I mean, I know that my English is not perfect, but I wish had a badge. That sounds a little bit weird. Anyway. Hey, I just bought some of that stuff. Now I can go around detecting blood traces too. Wow! Is that a new type? I've never seen that button before. Add 3 inches to your base height. Base height? Hey, let me see that. Looming tall. New and improved growth formula. You mean this can't detect any blood traces? Well, it's not quite the same thing as luminol. So that's why the lady at the counter had that smirk on her face. Yeah.